Welcome to the island of Mors and to the area with the MolerMuseet. We are going into the Moler pit to try to look for fossils, and for that purpose we need a hammer. So let's go down into the pit and collect some fossils. Now we are in the Moler pit on the other side of the road from the museum, and this is a pit where they have been digging clay for more than 20 years. They're not digging in this pit anymore, but there's still possible to find stuff inside. They use the clay for insulation bricks and for cat litter. And the layers you see here behind me is the volcanic ash layers and the mold clay. And for instance, a brick or a piece like this with fine levels is a good place to start for looking for fossils. This piece of clay have a small crack here. It haven't been split before, but I can help it a little bit with hammering along the layers. And this is often very good to split. And yes, you can see parts of fishes here, small parts of fishes there, and on the counterplate as well. Let's go to the museum. We are now at the MolerMuseet, and I would like to tell you about the fossils and the stones we have here inside the exhibition. This stone is a calcareous concretion, and this type here contains a lot of fossils. The black lines here are volcanic ash layers, and the bright layers in between are sediment. And the layers here are approximately 55 million years old. And I would like to show you what I have found, the best fossils I have found in this type of rock. This is the best preserved turtle that's found worldwide. And the reason why it's so well preserved is because the Moler contains a lot of small algae called diatoms. The diatoms have preserved this fossil because it has taken all the oxygen on the sea floor. And take a look at it, it's fantastic in preservation. In the Moler, we find the fossils as imprints. So we have two different preservations. Imprints like this one, actually it's a hole after a fish, and with the mackerel, it's the bones that's transformed to another mineral called calcium phosphate. From the Moler, we can find a lot of seeds belonging to different types of plants. And one of the special ones that tells about the climate 55 million years ago are these wine seeds. This is small grapes. And we also find small seeds from palms and other different type of plants that was living in this subtropical climate. Also, you can find, for instance, leaves from the redwood, and there's also some leaves from oak and other types of plants, but all fairly rare. Well, now I'm working on a fish I found a month ago in the pit, and it was totally covered in stone, and now I have gently removed some of the stone so you can see it's almost finished. 10 hours more. And this is very exciting. It's like finding the fish once more. First you find it in the pit, that's very exciting, and then dig it out and see how complete and how fine details there is in a fish like this.